Hey, welcome to college football. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit coolatman100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also, visit the NFLShop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now, back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. How you guys doing? Welcome to college football. So we're going to be jumping into the Oregon's playbook. We're going to be looking at a formation called the gun Y off close. I'm going to be looking at some plays and some audibles and give you guys a mini scheme out of it. So pretty cool. So be on the breast of that. Our first play we're going to be coming out in as our set audibles is going to be Y cell as our first play. Our audibles is going to be mess spot, red zone scissor, inside zone, and jet touch pass. Now we're going to come out in Y cell first. Run a random defense. Very simple and easy. Using Oregon, so yeah. So just to let you guys know, we're going to be jumping into a deep dive. So you already know the motto. Get your notebook, get your pencils, pens, paper, all that stuff that you want to do. Get your notebook. You know, I do recommend if you're not good at taking notes, get a notebook, write it down, and get your phone with your notepad. Get your blanket, snacks, sit back and relax. We're about to jump into a deep dive. So we're going to be understanding this mini scheme is that it's going to be a bit of a run and a base run, but I'm going to give you explanations on each play that you can use and understand a little bit more better. So also I'm upping up per, the membership too. So if you want to take it a little bit to the step, make sure you go to the membership of YouTube, my YouTube channel, the membership to give you real good details, man. If you get to the highest tier, it'll take you to the real deep dive videos I'm going to be doing and breakdowns and hidden stuff that I got. So become a member. I'm telling you, lock in. I'm about to teach y'all some real shit. So yeah. We're going to be jumping into it. We're going to be jumping into the Y cell as our first play. So get ready, pay attention. So what we'll be doing with the Y cell is that I really love this play. All Y cells in this game is really good because you actually have a high-low situation and also a deep ball, mid, and short. So my adjustment on this play is kind of cool for the Y cell. What you want to do here is you want to put him in a drag and him in a slant. And also you want to put the running back in a block. This would be your first situation of the adjustment that you want to do in Y cell. So when you're doing it in Y cell, you can actually do a run around and do, nice little check down, and you'll be able to, get that high-low situation. Another adjustment out of Y cell that I like to do is put him in a post and him in a drag here. So it brings up this situation here. So we want to block the running back again. So we had that type of situation where we have the drag coming far across the field for a high-low situation that you would be able to throw. You still could be able to throw to other routes. Just like I said, what makes this formation very good is that you can actually throw to these routes when you see on the left side of the field. You see how I'm saying? Because it's actually sucking into the defender. He actually presses, but you got the drag going across that he can't catch up to. Now the cool thing about this play is that you got the drag wide open. Actually get the drag open a little bit more. As you see here, also you got the post and the deep ball going deep as well, as you can see him getting past the defense too as well. So the Y cell can be worked in so many ways. I just showed you the second adjustment to this. The next adjustment that you want to do is that you want to do a zig combination. So this is my zig combination too. Block the running back again. So we're going to switch up and put X in a custom stem. We want to bring them down right here. So it should be set up just like this for this type of adjustment too as well. So as you're doing here and doing the zip in, you got that zip wide open for a nice play up the field. Also, you got the other routes that you can hit too, because that zig actually opens up the drag route too as well, in case you see it, because the jig is actually coming down and bringing the defender down. He actually jumps off, so now you can either hit the drag quickly, and also you got this nice little out route here that I created for the custom stem that you can hit automatically. And also you got the deep ball if it splits the defense too as well. Now another adjustment for the Y cell that'll make it good for you. So you want to do him in a post, you want to put him in a drag here, right? Then you want to put R1 in the block here, but you want to custom stone and post all the way down. So it'll be set up just like this. And also you want to put X in the drag. So now you got a mesh concept. So now you got attacking both sides of the field. So now this is all out of the Y cell. So now you got the drag going across the field because you actually focus on him going down the field too as well. I'm gonna give you one more out of Y cell because it's so much I do out the Y cell, but this is only 5% of what I'm giving you out of the YSL. So I might do a breakdown in the membership. So become a member. I'll definitely do a breakdown on YSL. Just all YSL plays I can do anything out of them. So I'm gonna give you guys one more out of the YSL. So what you want to do here, you can put X in the drag, triangle here, and you want to put triangle in the slant, and you want to put X in the post. Now you can leave that R1 on that flat. So now you're attacking both sides of the field. Same identical thing. So you got that flat wide open across the field. He might be coming down, but you'll be able to hit that drag too as well. So I want to drag here. So I like hitting the flat. Anything closer, I can throw quicker. I can get to the ball better. So you see how that defensive end actually comes out. And what I like about this flat, it actually pulls him out. So you can definitely hit him a little bit more quicker. But if you feel as though you don't like that route, this drag will always be here for you. And the slant here too as well. Then you got the post either going to split the defense. And just like I said, you got a streak where you can beat the one defender deep. So that's just out the Y cell alone. So if you want me to go deeper, let me know in the comments. I can definitely do that in the membership if you become a member. So we're going to be moving to the mesh spot. The only adjustment that you want to do on the mesh spot here is you just want to put a circle and a slant. That's pretty much it, you know. But if you want to add versatility, just either hit the drags. The drags is always going to be available for you. So that's what I say about the drags and mesh concepts is that it's always going to be a check down pass you can actually throw to. So you don't really have to worry about doing anything to disrupt your own defense. So that's a good thing about this is that you can actually add a couple things, actually motion them over back to the place. So yeah, there's going to be this situation where you can actually motion him out too as well. So you can motion him out, but our main goal is either the slant or the drags across the middle of the field. And that's what we're going to be focusing on more. You know what I'm saying? So the only adjustment that you want to do to the mesh is just really just put him in a slant. You have the option of putting him in a slant here, or you have an option to put him in a post here, or you have an option to put him in a streak if you want to. Those options too as well. Then you have, you know, the option of, you know, putting him in a corner route too as well. Because you got that versatility on that right side with that one receiver. The left receiver, you can just leave him on a streak because we want to attack those and take those players downfield. So our main focus is just, you know, put them in a slant, seeing how the defense is actually reacting because they really can't guard, you know, a lot of the drags and stuff like that. So our main adjustment on mesh is just going to be just throwing that slant route. So we just want to put a circle in the slant and just look for our drags. Now, the cool thing about the drag situation is that you can actually redrag them. I don't know if a lot of people know that you can do that, but let's see. When you go to the mesh, it's already set up with the drag situation. So what you want to do here is you can just redrag them. You see how the drag goes shorter. So I'm going to show you guys when you reset the drag here. I'm going to reset it to the cell and we're going to go to mesh there. So now when we redrag them here, see how it changes a little bit and go under the defender as you see there. Right there between the defender and there, I might have an arrow to show you guys. Right there between the defensive tackle on the right side next to the X tight end, it changes. Same thing with triangle, redrag them, it changes. So now they're most meshed down. So when you redrag them, it actually asks the drags to go even lower under the defense. So you can redrag those plays and run it, and you can see the difference on how the drags are ran. See, they can't get that low in the defense, and it makes the check downs a little bit more better for you to run. Shoot. So we're going to be jumping into the red zone scissor. The red zone scissor is very good, but what I like to do when I'm running on the right side of the field with the right, when I'm going to the right side of the field with the Y cell play, because it actually is into a mini scheme. So all I like to do is flip the play. When I flip the play here, it actually had a running back going to the open side of the field. So let's say in this situation, let's respot the ball. Let's go to the right side of the field here. We're on the right hash, right? So if we're on the right hash, you jump down to the red scissors. Now you're on the short side of the field. But what we want to do in this situation, when we run this play, we want to run this play only to the open side of the field. So now we have to focus on the running back running that route way more better with open field. So now this gives us a chance to actually freestyle what we want to do depending on what side of the hash that you're on. So in this instance, I like to put triangle and drag and put circle in a post. In this instance right here, I have an option to do whatever I want. So now it's going to be flooding the left side of the field a little bit more, but you actually got that type of defense that you want. So what we want to do is put square in a streak here. So now he's in a streak that's going to focus the defensive back, free safeties to go down, and corners as well, depending on if they run in zone or man. But that R1 route can be your defensive play, and also the X route. So the X route, you don't want to flood it, so you want to change that route too as well. It might be funny, but this is going to really change the way you play the game, because we want to put him in a little bit of a drag. So now he has a drag on the right side of the field, so he's going to be pulling people to the right. So now when you run this play, you actually got where you want to go, and it actually opens up the running back a little bit more better down the field and give you one-on-one coverage. The reason why I say that is when you run that play, you want to be on the first side of the field, because the left side of the field on that hash situation here is going to be better for you to run here. As you see here, you got way more space. You can see him running a route behind the zone. So now you know his zone. So now all you have to do is just pass lead up and just put it right in the running back's hand. Just like I said, when you have the running back, you always got your check down here for the drag also. And also you got the drag over here. Just like I said, that streak, that little post here is going to be cutting under the field. Just like I said, you got the streak taking the corner and the safety downfield. This actually opens up the running back and the drag, as you see there, which opens up the running back and drag here as well. So it gives you a little bit more versatility down the field on that right side of the field. So we're going to respot the ball back into the middle side. So that play is only for situations where you're actually in the right side or left side of the hash, depending on the open field that you use. So we're going to be running into the inside zone and the Jets touch pass. So when you go into the inside zone, if you're really looking for a real deep dive video on that, definitely go back in the playlist and look at that for my inside zone plays. So for the inside zone out of this formation, it's a little bit different because you get better blocking. It's like these type of shotgun inside zones has better blocking without slide protection. So imagine adding slide protection to this and you can actually utilize it a little bit more better. You see the holes of range are different and you can definitely hit those as well. Now for the Jets touch pass is actually taking a slot. So if you really want to take advantage of this too as well, you can put your fastest receiver there or running back there, switch up the whole sub tier thing, and you can actually switch him and put your fastest guy there and run a jet pass out of the audible. Makes it 10 times more fast for you to run a jet pass, and it got better blocking down the field as you see here. So the reason why I say that, you can definitely add the audibles to this play. So what I'm saying is that you can sub out people. Let's check it. I'm about to show you guys how to do it real quick. So let's go out the formation here. We're in the normal Y off close, right? What you want to do is press triangle. You want to go to that defender where you see where it's at that you want to see. So it's going to be Stewart over here. So we got one here, which is going to be our star receiver that you want to go into. So any players that you want to sub in or sub out, you can. But some formations don't let you sub in and sub out because some formations actually add into a lock formation. So be mindful of that. But you can actually change other players, linemen, and stuff like that to make it better for you to run. Just like I said, you can change the receiver out to the right side. You can put a tight end there to give you better blocking. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with certain formation that you can sub into to make it better. So just like I said, you can make it better, put a blocker on that right side. So when you run the Jets touch sweep, you'll be able to utilize him on the right side of the field. I like the receivers better because they actually run down the field a little bit more better, and it gives you better blocking. So imagine putting tight end there and you can definitely do a lot of damage in that formation. Mix that with the inside zone, the red zone scissors, the mesh, and you coming out in the wide cell to add that mixture of all the adjustment that I gave you. This MIDI scheme will move you down the field as fast as possible. So I hope y'all enjoyed the deep dive. Thank you guys. Make sure you get a membership if you want me to go in more depth with the white cell or anything else. Leave it in the comments below if you like the white cell breakdown that I did or other formation that you want me to do. Leave it in the comments, become a member, email me, and I'll definitely break down and play for you as much as I can. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.